There we go.
So, how to disassemble and reassemble the German Luger. First thing you need to do is to remove this little lever here. So in order to do so, you can only do it while it's locked back in battery like so. Once it's in battery, you can, or no, not in battery, out of battery. You can pull out the lever and the little side plate here. And then you can remove the trigger, which has a little spring here, maintains tension on it. I believe the spring is locked in place underneath, but I'm not completely sure. Next step is, in order for you to remove the slide, you must operate the magazine release and remove the magazine. Once that's done, you pull back here to release the slide, and it is now free to move forward. Take particular note of this little guy right here. This hook will capture itself on a number of different places within the action unless when you reassemble it, you assemble it upside down. And the specific place it needs to go is inside of these, right on the forward side of this ramp here. If you don't, well, it won't work. Next, if you need to clean the barrel or do anything with the chamber, you pull back on here and you have full access to it. I don't know how, and I don't recommend that you remove this part. That would just be messy. Alright, so now that we've gone through all that, reassembly. We do it pretty much the same as assembly, but in reverse. The slide must be in a locked position. And there are these little lines here and the grooves along the frame of the weapon. You insert the slide back here, and note, of course, that this is upside down. Now that the little back lever here is aligned with the place it needs to go in, you flip it right side up and you push it back until it's in position. Next, you take your trigger and insert it into the weapon. You can use a flathead screwdriver to ensure that it is, that the spring is in there even. And next you have this, which cannot actually pivot into place unless this is upwards. The most reasonable way to do so is to insert the magazine, pull back here to lock it, and then you knock the trigger out accidentally from the other side with your finger. So next you insert the top plate here, and you'll be able to push it through. It'll stop without actually being in position, so you need to check here and make sure this is flush. If it's just a little bit off like this, then you need to push on and wiggle a little bit until it is actually in place. And once you've done this, you can rotate that. Now it's locked in position and you can operate it normally. And that's it.
End of video.